to the bone broth part. Okay, so we've got our leftover liquid, which you really can't see in there, but from cooking our chicken, and the garlic and everything I cooked the chicken with is in there, and some of the veggies left over. So this is the carcass and the leftover bones. We're going to just put all of that back in. Whoop. Put it all back in, all those bones and everything. Flavor. Now it says you want quite a bit of chicken bones and everything, so 1 to 2 pounds of chicken bones. I obviously do not have that, but I'm just not going to fill it up as much with water. We're not going to make as much bone broth, but I do want to show you how to do this. Now, when you've got your bones in there, you want to make sure that complete top part is covered by water, and that's how you know that you've got enough liquid in there. Now, so we are going to, there we go. Cover that until the top, you can't see the top anymore, which is probably about right. I'm going to actually break that chicken in half, otherwise I'm just going to have too much liquid. Just break it down, there we go. And it will be fully covered. It's okay to do that. So we're not going to actually get a lot of broth out of this. We will get some, but I do want to show you how to do this. Now, I put 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar with the mother in this too. It helps draw out everything from those bones. Okay, so 2 tablespoons. Okay. And you can put extra spices and everything if you want at this point. We actually have tons in there from the chicken. It was perfectly seasoned, but I'm going to put a little extra pink salt in there. That's it. And another thing is, a lot of people like to put a lot of veggies in at this point. We cooked with veggies, so we've got the flavor from that. Plus, I'm not really just going to drink this randomly. I'm going to use it for the base for soups and things that are going to have veggies in them. So there's really no need. You don't have to do it right now. You can, just to have that veggie flavor in there if you want. We do from the chicken we just cooked. Okay, so right now at this point, all we're going to do is put our lid back on, which is hidden over here in the sink, apparently. From where I put it when I took it off. I'll wipe that off. Okay. We're going to turn it on, put it to seal, and we are going to cook on manual for 120 minutes. So obviously this is only a 2-hour process, and most bone broths take 48 hours or more. This machine just makes it, well, hang on a second, I gotta re-plug her in. What's going on? Oh, we unplugged. Sorry. You just got to see my sunburnt back. Not fun. Okay, so we're going to hit manual, which is going to be high pressure, and it's already set to 120 because that's how I cooked it last time. It remembers your settings from the last time that you've used it. And that's all you do. You walk away. In 2 hours, this baby will be ready. I actually also like to just leave it on warm overnight to kind of get, you don't have to. And to be honest, the reason I usually do that is because I do this at night and I just don't want to deal with straining it all at midnight or whatever time. So it's actually 6:30 right now, so this will be done by 8:30, so it won't be a problem to strain it at 8:30, but usually I end up doing it late at night just because that's how it works out. But 2 hours from now, we will have some bone broth. Hi guys. Okay, so I planned on doing this step last night, but I was on the phone till midnight with Amy, so that didn't happen. So what I did is I left it on overnight. The Instant Pot will keep it warm for 10 hours. So I did that, and here we are. We're about to open this, and I'm gonna put this over here. Okay, this isn't too hot on the outside, but now what I do is I just tip it in here. I use a big bowl like this, and I just use this strainer to kind of strain out, which I guess I could use this just to make sure I don't burn myself. It is hot still. And leaving it overnight is just going to help it anyway. The longer you leave it on, the better, but this bone broth is going to be incredible once we get all this. Ugh. All right. So I'm going to go off now. And you'll see the fat start to separate. I don't know if you can see that here right quick, but we're going to shake off these bones. See all the bones in there? Get rid of those. Now here's what I do. Okay, so I have these glass mason jars that I got at Walmart, and now you can buy these little plastic lids because we don't actually freeze them for long enough to keep them more than a month anyway because we use it for everything. Now what I also do is I have this little thingamabobby that actually separates the fat in the top part here too. Don't know how effective it really is with this stuff, but I like to double kind of make sure that we are separating that fat because I don't like a lot of fat in my bone broth. Anyway, it will separate it there in the top. You can't really see that. But all you need to do at this point is then start pouring. You don't want to fill it up too far because you're going to get some fat on the top there. Alright. As you can see, it's separating in there too, which works out great for me. Tip more of this in here so we don't get all that fat. This just okay. See, this batch didn't make too much because we only had that one chicken, but still, hey, it's better than wasting it. Didn't cost us anything to make the bone broth. So why not make it and put it aside, use it for stocks and soup, whatever you want really. See, as you can see this one, all that fat's already separated. Now when you put it in the freezer, or fridge even, when it gets cold, you can just scrape that fat right off the top. Okay, ooh, probably did a bit too much there. It's hard to not want to drink some when you do this, so I am going to. And the rest of that is going to be fat. Alright. So it made 4 jars from one chicken carcass, so, I mean, it's so easy. Literally, this thing does the job for you. So easy. Leave it overnight, and if you don't have time, you can put it on warm for 10, 20 hours, however long you want to. You can get this done when you have time. There's no, oh my gosh, it's done, we've got to get this poured, we've got to get it separated. There's none of that. It's just whenever you have time. Now these can sit on your counter for no more than 2 hours, but for up to 2 hours to cool down before you put it in the fridge or freezer. We use them for soup stock, when the kids are sick. The healing properties of bone broth are incredible. If you research it or Google it, you will find the amazing benefits of this product. And we all eat meat. We all keep the bones. You want to use cooked bones. So last night we cooked this chicken, as you saw on Nutrigal 806. We use the cooked chicken bones for the broth. Now with beef, you can go to the butcher and get just the bones and joints. Put them in the oven for 45 minutes, 400, 450. And that will cook them enough, and then you put them straight in this Instant Pot, 2 hours on the high pressure, and you're good to go. So easy and incredibly healthy for you. Hope you've enjoyed this. Have a great day, guys.